I do think it's interesting that we're here in Germany, and this music that's in the background here doesn't strike me as the kind of music that you'd necessarily be into. But I might be wrong there.
No, you're not wrong. This isn't my
You wouldn't listen to this. You wouldn't listen to this.
No, I try and ignore it.
So when did you start with Ravensbourne?
1976.
And how old were you then, if you don't mind me asking?
I was 35.
35. So you weren't an early starter?
No, not an early starter at all.
Did you dance before that?
No, not at all.
So what made? Can you remember why you did that?
Yes. It started actually in, it would be about 1972. I was looking for something to do with the mother-in-law who was down staying with her. And we saw that this group called the Ravensbourne Morris Men were going to dance at Keston.
Yeah.
We thought, we'd take the mother-in-law along to that. That'll sort out May Day bank holiday. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the dancing. Thought I could probably manage that.
So did you go out early in the morning?
No, it was the afternoon session.
We're being tickled by the cat.
And so I thought, yeah.
So what? Can you remember what he was? Sorry, that looks like this will have.
I then didn't do anything for about 4 years because I went to college and I couldn't do two things at once. As soon as I finished college, I signed up with Ravensbourne.
Yeah.
Never looked back.
Now, what I wanted to ask you about, what I'm really interested in, is the whole thing, how it came about that you decided to do the foot up, the marathon dance, because that must have been the story I have is that there was a discussion about the 9-day wonder, and that you said at some point in that there would be maybe some doubt that it could be done or something like that. I can't really remember. There's been all sorts of chat around it because of course it's a legendary event, so it'd be good to hear what the legend himself thinks of that.
The 9 Days Wonder was actually my first appearance in public after the Boxing Day of 1973. And it was a big relay from London to Norwich. And I think each side did about 5 miles.
Okay.
We did that, and that was that. And
So
then,
what exactly did you do?
Sorry?
What did you do?
Well, Ravensbourne had a 5-mile stint of this journey to do.
I see. And you did it all
And
together,
we
or?
did it as a group, yeah.
And so there were lots and lots of sides doing this to emulate.
Yeah, to emulate Camp G.
Yeah, right.
That was in 1973. Well, I was a teacher teaching in London, and a guy came to see us and asked us if we would sponsor him on a walk from Land's End to the other way, John O'Groats to Land's End at the school. So we sponsored him. He was doing it for multiple sclerosis. At the same time, our bagman's wife was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And I thought, well, that'd be quite something to do. And I thought, why don't I have a go at not Land's End with John O'Groats, but I thought to myself, how much time could I give to it? How much could you do in a day? And I came up with this idea of about 30 miles a day, which I knew I could do marching from my service day. And I thought, well, 200, thank you very much, 200 odd miles, take about a week.
So tell me about what you'd done before. You say from your service days. What had you done that made you think or know that you could do 30 miles a day marching? Or when have you done that?
Well,
If I'm not breaking official secrets acts, or you're not breaking the official secrets act.
it's not an official secret act thing. One of the commando tests is to do a 30-mile march
Right.
in, I think it's 7 hours, in full kit.
You've got to do it in 7 hours. There's a time limit.
Yeah.
30 miles.
30
What's
miles.
full kit?
It's what they call the fighting order. Your small packs, your basic pouches and your rifles, you know.
Right.
And I thought, well, I wouldn't be carrying any of that clobber.
Yeah.
Just be Morris. The difference is that the sort of Morris step, the double step, 1, 2, 3 hop, 1, 2, 3 hop, is a very inefficient way of moving around. You
Yeah.
expend a lot of energy and you don't actually cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'm not going to do it in 7 hours, but I reckon I'm doing between 2.5 to 3 miles an hour,
Yeah.
like that. Do 4 hours of 50 minutes dancing, 10 minutes break, 50 minutes dancing, 10 minutes break, so on for 4 hours.
Yeah.
An hour then for a meal,
Yeah.
do it again, another hour for a meal, do it again. 3 batches of 4 hours.
What were you doing in your 10-minute breaks?
I used to drink a bottle of beer and yeah, drink a bottle of beer. And,
Strong beer or session beer?
oh, I don't think it was anything particularly strong. No,
Right.
It was just a quaffing ale, you know.
Quaffing ale, yes.
There's a lot of Bournville chocolate. And I sort of gently just sort of sat down and relaxed for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then it was off again. And I managed to cover, as I say, about 2.5 to 3 miles an hour in that period.
Yeah.
I was doing about 12 hours a day, about 30 miles a day,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
I didn't know, the big unknown when I started it was, could I go on doing that for 7 days or nearly
Yeah.
7 days? I wasn't sure about that. I hoped it could.
So had you done any preparation for that?
I started training running, you know, jogging basically.
Yeah.
Gradually built up more and more miles. I was living in Orpington and I was working in Plumstead.
Right.
And eventually I was running to and from work.
Right.
About a 10-mile run. Doing that about 2 or 3 times a week.
So that's 10 miles there, 10 miles back, is that right? Yeah. Yeah.
We'd start by doing going in on the bus, running home.
Right.
And then I sort of build it up, and then I thought I'd try both ways, see what
Yeah.
would happen, you know.
So building up.
Just slow build up.
Well, using your journey to work, using your journey to work to create some time, I suppose.
As
Yeah.
well as weekends I go on
So
along the
you were working full time then. What were you doing at that time?
teaching in primary school.
So that's quite a demanding job anyway. Were you on your feet a lot at work? Or was it, or on your knees perhaps?
I was getting fitter and fitter all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time I did the dance, I don't think I'd been as fit, except when I was doing my own commando training in the Royal Marines.
Right.